How you doing? How you living? You good? You straight? I got the V-neck on today, cause I'm about to really get in my. Hold on. I'm in my V-neck today, cause I'm about to get deep. You see how I did? That's a bar. You didn't even catch that. Deep V-neck. That's a bar. Y'all already know what this is. So, shout out to everybody who's been checking out the channel. You know, I gotta show love. It's the Brooklyn way. You know what I mean? So shout out to everybody who's been showing the channel love, who's been watching every video, who's been checking. You know, I drop like 3 or 4 videos a day. We working hard. You know what I mean? When the rest is hardly working. It's a bar, David people. So I wanted to just kind of speak on something that I said in the beginning of the year that I am now seeing be reflected in a major way. And not just culturally, I just woke up, my tongue isn't fully awoke. So culturally, not just culturally, I can't say that right now. Not just that, but numbers also. Because men lie, women lie, rappers lie the most, but numbers don't lie. That's a lie, numbers lie. But in this case, numbers don't lie. Numbers don't lie. So let's just kind of take a nice little step down memory lane and go back to where we started at. Basically, this is how it goes. I dropped the video before my channel had blown up, because my channel is on blow up right now. By the way, October 20th, Strictly for the Fans is dropping. Tomorrow I'll be going live. I got a brand new Rap Devil. No, not rap, I'm sorry. I got a brand new Venom Screwed Up song coming. Shot it, recorded it, and it's basically ready. We did it all yesterday. And it's going to be promotion for Strictly for the Fans. So make sure, that's what we're going to be talking about on tomorrow's live stream, is the Venom Screwed Up release is going to be dropping at the end of the stream. We already know it's going to be a listening party. It's going to be a drop party. So go check that out. And don't forget October 20, October 20, October 20. Do not forget that. Do not forget that. October 20, Strictly for the Fans. So here's the bag I want to get into right now. Beginning of the year, I said, this is the year of spitters. This is the year of bars. This is a year in which hip-hop has done another monumental, ground-shaking, Pangea-esque shift. Let's just look back. 2016 and 17 was the year of trolling. 2016 to 2017 was the year of rapper trolling. You remember how in the beginning of 17 and 16, you remember how everybody just seemed like was doing the same troll? It seemed, well, not the same troll. It seemed like the only way to get attention was through trolling, right? And that's not completely ended, but just look at it this way, right? So back a few years ago, or a year ago, the biggest thing you could possibly do was wear a dress. The biggest thing you could possibly do was wear a dress. And when you wore a dress, it came with memes, it came with publicity, came with notoriety, right? And everybody, like all the people who were fans of hip hop, the old heads and everything, you know, everybody was like, listen, hip hop is dead. This is the end. Because the way it would work is that motto, oh, I'm getting in my scientific bag, or psychological, whatever you want to break it down. That mentality only works when you're outraging people, right? So you kind of need the people who hate it more than the people who like it, because they're going to be the ones who are going to galvanize around it, and they're going to be the ones that actually are going to promote it the hardest. But what has happened lately, what I've noticed, is all of this, the memes. That's how I judge culture, by the way, is memes. All of the memes I've been seeing have gone from, oh my God, what is going on in hip hop today? These kids is wearing dresses and purses and blah, 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 blah. It's gone from that to more like, oh my God, did you just hear this freestyle? Or, oh my God, he's going at everybody. How more often do you see that than, oh my God, he's in a dress? Just think about it. New Age Jerk Boy, Thug, all that shit. It even seems like the people who were pushing it aren't really getting the same publicity as there was before pushing it. Let's look at this, right? Tekashi 6ix9ine, before Kamikaze, was doing a lot of stuff, a lot of trolling to get people's attention, and it would be the most important thing of the day, of the week, every time Tekashi trolled. After BB dropped, Kamikaze dropped right along with it. I think the same day. Ever since then, and a little bit before that, ever since then, I have seen more people, more reactionists, more breakdowns about lyrics, and not just the Eminem stuff. I've seen more breakdowns about lyrics, beefs. Bars have taken way more notoriety than trolling. Now, the numbers reflect, I say all this to say this, the numbers reflect it. Lil Wayne and Eminem dropped 2 of the largest albums of the year. Even when you go down the list of everybody who really sold this year, like a lot, I'm trying to pull up the thing. They're all spitters. Like, they all are people who focused on bars. Like, literally, let me find this. They're all people who focused on bars, and you might think one thing, but let me just go ahead and put you on game for a second, because I don't think a lot of people, it seems like, and I got a monthly episode coming out about this, but it seems like people know when something is wrong, but never really can realize when the wrong has changed, no matter how much a part of the change they are. And I feel like that's the reason this channel is here. Is to show people that, listen, lyrics took a little dip for a second, but hip hop and everything works in a cycle, baby. It'll come back around. This is the cycle. Rule of thumb for everybody who doesn't pay attention. The cycle goes. Something happens. It's new. Everybody gravitates around it. Everybody starts learning how to imitate that style or that thing. It no longer is new, so we're looking for something else. So what do? We find the antithesis. How could I say antithesis, but not say culturally? Why can't I say that? Anyway, we look for the antithesis, which is the exact opposite. Now, I knew from a long time ago, if you've been watching this channel, I said this whole meme rap, blah, 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 this stuff is not going to last. Think about people like Ugly God. Think about people like, there's a whole genre of meme rap, which was like the biggest genre until like a year ago. Who is really prospering out of all of those people, out of the Lils? Let's just really quickly, I'm going to go through the top 6, listen, the top 6 albums of this year, right? Now, if you throw away Travis Scott, because Travis Scott's not really a rapper. Like, he's rapping, he's a rapper, but Post Malone and Travis Scott, you got to throw them 2 right out, because they're basically hip-hop pop stars. Cool. But they still, believe it or not, got more substance than a lot of people. Believe it or not. So, if we throw out those 2 people, this is the top 5 highest selling albums this year. This is just in case for everybody who wanted to tell me that hip hop is dead, lyrics. This video is to show y'all the game is back. The lyricists are back. It's okay. We can pay attention to that. Here we go. Top 5. Number 1, Drake. Now, some of y'all might be like, Drake be singing. Drake is a... Don't you ever disrespect Champagne Pop like that. Don't ever disrespect Champagne Pop like that. Drake had to drop a double disc album this year. And the first half of that album, pure rapping. When Drake, the biggest rapper in the world, has to rap, the game has changed. And if we throw Travis Scott out, the number 2 would be Lil Wayne, Carter 5. Wayne and Drake is 1 and 2. If you throw out Travis, just throw out Travis, because Travis was 2, but that don't count. He don't be rap. He's not a rapper. He's like a singer more. And we're not just talking, scoffing at, like, whatever, numbers. Wayne did 473,000, almost $500,000. $500,000. In this year, 2018, doing $500,000 is doing $1 million. I'm gonna keep it a buck. Drake did 749,000. Shout out to Shiggy though. I feel like he had a lot to do with that, and Drake. And then the number 3 album. We are Drake, Lil Wayne. Number 3. Guess what? Eminem. The highest selling albums of this year are Drake, Lil Wayne, and Eminem. What do all of these people have in common? They all had to rap. Think about it. People are selling because they're rapping. Pay attention to that when people are telling you hip-hop is done. It's nowhere near done. And you're not convinced yet? You might be like, oh, okay, well, those are 3 huge artists. Those are 3 of the hugest artists. But you would think with the way that people talk about hip-hop, you would think Uzi Vert, you would think Trippie Redd, you would think Tekashi, you would think these guys would be up here. You would think Thug would be up here, right? With how much gripes people have about what's going on in hip-hop. You would think. So here's my question. If none of those dudes are even in the top 10, why are we talking about them like they are? Nobody's buying the records, bro. Like the highest. Okay, cool. You think Drake, Lil Wayne, Eminem, or whatever? Oh, who? J. Cole is number 4. KOD. It's number 4. Not only did all of these have lyricism in them, but they all had a message. Drake's message was, oh yeah, you ain't about to do that to me. Push, you ain't about to do that to me. Everybody was giving out free smoke this year, bro. Nobody was scared of no MC battles. Nobody was. If you was tested this year and you didn't go ahead and put a little blicky out, you was looked at crazy. And we were rewarding people for battling. Shout out to us, man, as hip-hop fans. And then number 5, like I said, J. Cole. Number 5 is Cardi B. Now hold up, stop, wait. Because you're going to be like, oh, well, there goes your whole strategy. Give Cardi B's number. Do you be listening to Cardi B for real? Cardi B be spitting. I put my hand up on my hip. I bet she dip. No, come on. We ain't going to do that. Because if she would have done that on a different beat or she would have been a different person, everybody would have been like, oh, who's this? Who's this lyricist? Who this punchline rapper? That is the top 5 albums of the year. And as crazy as it sounds, is Logic, and then after that is Kanye West, Migos, Nicki, and Logic. Now, you could throw Migos out there because that's the exception to the rule. There's always got to be an exception to the rule. But believe it or not, bro, Nicki had to do a remix of Biggie's song as her lead single. And diss and battle. It was a battle track. Every one of these. And then Logic, we ain't even going to talk about Logic because we know how he be. I basically say that to say this, ladies and gentlemen. The lyricists are back in full force. People are like, oh, nobody wants to hear that ribbity rap bar stuff. I think the lie detector says that's a lie. Men lie. Women lie. Rappers lie the most. But numbers, dramatic zoom up. Numbers, they don't lie. I mean, they can't lie. They're not lying. Tomorrow we're going live. October 20th, strictly for the fans. Make sure you're tweeting out October 20th, strictly for the fans. Every day I go to my Twitter. Every moment I go to my Twitter and I see a bunch of people shouting it out, talking about the records. it gets me super excited. I retweet everybody. I've been following people too, been saying some real dope stuff. And make sure you get merch this week. All the way till Thursday, everybody who buys merch gets a free copy of my album Trillennium. My last album, Trillennium, signed by me. Yeah. And you get a Mumful podcast sticker and I'm in my bag sticker. Ladies and gentlemen, we all we got. We don't need a record label. We just need ourselves. I'm signed to the fans. And this project, October 20th, strictly for the fans. My Venom Screwed Up is dropping. The trailer of it should drop today. I love y'all.